Roundabouts appear in a huge number of ADI Part 3 tests, and there's a good reason for that. Because a roundabout combines multiple driving skills at once: observation, planning, decision making, lane discipline, and risk management. But here's the important thing for your Part 3 test. The examiner isn't just looking at whether the pupil can drive around a roundabout. They're looking at how you teach the pupil to understand what's happening before they even get there. So in this video, we're going to break down how to teach roundabout observation properly. First, can the pupil identify the roundabout? Before a pupil can deal with the roundabout, they must first recognize that one is coming up. Now this sounds obvious, but many pupils don't. So the first job of the instructor is to find out, does the pupil know how to identify a roundabout? Does he know about warning signs, a triangular roundabout sign, the direction sign, the oblong one, roundabout symbols on the road, give way markings? A good instructor might ask, looking ahead, Chris, what do you think that sign down there on the left is telling us? This encourages the pupil to start reading the road early rather than arriving at the roundabout and suddenly panicking. Second step, is it an open or a closed junction? Once the pupil knows the roundabout is coming, can we see into it? This is where we teach the idea of open and closed junctions. An open roundabout, you can clearly see traffic that is approaching the roundabout. So it might be a smaller roundabout on a retail park where visibility is excellent. Could be a big one on a fast-moving road. The pupil can assess gaps really early. A closed roundabout, well, the view is restricted, maybe because of trees, buildings, bushes, brickwork, parked vehicles, the design of the roundabout itself. In these situations, the pupil must approach slower and be prepared to stop. A simple way to explain it is, if we can't see, we need to slow down. Third point, think of the roundabout as a crossroads. One of the easiest ways to think of roundabout observation is, if you take the roundabout away, what are you left with? It's a crossroads. And the observations are exactly the same at a crossroads. You need to check right, ahead, left, ahead, right. So check right, is there traffic approaching? Look ahead, is there traffic coming towards you with an indicator on saying it's coming round? Look to the left, is there a queue of cars waiting? Are there people about to cross the road? So if you turn left, there are no vehicles, but you still need to stop at it. You need to think roundabouts are just a crossroads with a circle in the middle. This simplifies the concept for newer drivers. Instead of telling the pupil to just look right, tell them what to look for. Then try asking, what traffic might affect us here? We're going left. Is there anybody approaching it to cross? Is there anybody on a bike that may cross? This encourages the pupil to analyse the situation themselves, which is exactly what examiners want to see on the ADI Part 3. So remember, good roundabout teaching starts before the pupil reaches the giveaway line. First, they must recognise the roundabout, assess the visibility, observe like a crossroads. Once those foundations are in place, then we can start teaching gap judgment.